Everyone knows that spring is typically the best season to sell a home, but there's a mistake I see sellers make every year based on that information. When most people think of spring, their mind skips to late in the season or even early summer when the weather is perfect. Flowers are blooming and the buyers are out in full force. By the time they actually list, they're actually late to the game. They end up competing against a flood of other sellers and losing the leverage they could have had. The data actually says that you want to sell fast and for top dollar. Listing right before the competition spikes is your best bet. And according to Realtor.com, the best week to sell in 2025 is April 13th through the 19th. Here's the data to back that up. Number one, less competition means more buyer attention. Think of the housing market like a popular restaurant. If you show up right when it opens, you get seated immediately and the staff is focused on you. But if you wait until peak dinner hours, you're stuck in a long wait surrounded by dozens of other hungry customers. Same thing happens with home sales. Realtor.com reports that the number of homes on the market is typically 13.2% lower in early April compared to other times of the year. This means if you list now, buyers will have fewer options and they're more likely to compete for your home. If you wait until later in the season, you'll be up against a flood of new listings, making it harder to stand out. Number two, more views on your home equals stronger offers. Buyers are already looking, and since there are fewer homes on the market at this time of year, they spend more time looking at the listings that are available. Homes listed in early spring receive 17.7% more page views per listing compared to other times of the year. Why does this matter? More page views equals more buyer interest, more showings, and stronger offers. If you wait, you'll be listing when views are already declining. Number three, homes sell faster in early April. If you want to sell quickly, early spring is the time to do it. On average, homes listed during Realtor.com's best week to sell go under contract 9 days faster than homes listed at other times of the year. This is because serious buyers who want to move before the next school year are already house hunting. They don't want to wait to make a move. If your home is on the market now, you'll attract those motivated buyers who are ready to make an offer. Number four, fewer price reductions and higher listing prices. One of the biggest fears sellers have is listing their home too high and having to cut the price later. Here's the good news. Early spring is when sellers are least likely to need a price reduction, and that leads to a higher sales price. Historically, there are 20.9% fewer price reductions during this time compared to the rest of the year. This means homes listed now tend to sell for closer to their asking price without the stress of price cuts and extended time on the market. Not only that, but early spring listings tend to net more money for the sellers too. Historically, homes listed in early spring are listed for 1.1% more than the average week, 6.7% more than homes listed at the start of the year. So if you're thinking about selling this year, don't wait until everyone else does. Listing in early spring typically means less competition from other sellers, more buyers viewing your home, a faster sale, and a higher sales price. The best way to get top dollar is to be ahead of the competition, not in the middle of it.